Good morning. Soldiers have draped Mother Teresa's casket in the Indian flag as final preparations for her state funeral in Calcutta continue today, Friday, September the 12th, 1997.
From NBC News, this is Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to Today on this Friday morning. I'm Katie Couric.
And I'm Matt Lauer. I understand crowds are pouring into Calcutta, not a hotel room to be found in that city.
That's right, Matt. The world is mourning the death of a living saint. Mother Teresa's funeral will be held in an indoor sports stadium, and then her body will be carried to her final resting place on the same horse-drawn gun carriage that carried Nehru and Gandhi. We'll be talking with Tom Brokaw live from Calcutta about what's going on there in just a few minutes. Matt?
Also coming up this morning, we'll have the story of a law professor at the University of Texas. He has said publicly that black and Hispanic students cannot compete academically with white students. He also says diversity adds very little to an educational experience. As you might imagine, he's raised some eyebrows and some tempers. We'll talk to him in this half hour.
Also, Matt, when Princess Diana auctioned off her gowns at Christie's this summer, one mystery buyer spent over $600,000 for 13 of them, including the famous one where Diana was dancing with John Travolta. We're going to meet this mystery woman this morning and find out what she plans to do with the gowns in the wake of Princess Diana's death.
ER star Noah Wiley will be here. He has a brand new movie out. We'll talk about that on that upcoming live episode of ER. And then, since it is Friday, it's time for our summer concert series. Earth, Wind, and Fire join us this morning.
I think a little break dancing will be in order. What do you
You're
think?
going to get on your back and spin your legs the whole thing?
You never know. Anyway, but first we're going to head over to the news desk, and for that we turn to, as usual, Ann Curry. Ann, good morning.
Good morning, Katie and Matt. Good morning, everybody. In the Middle East this morning, a big admission from the U.S. Secretary of State. She says her trip to rescue the peace process has been very disappointing. NBC's Chief Foreign Affairs correspondent Andrea Mitchell now joins us from Jerusalem with more on this. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ann. Well, it was very clear that the Secretary of State has been disappointed because neither Israel nor the Palestinians are yet ready to take the big steps toward peace. And she said she's not going to come back until they are ready to take those big decisions. She made that clear in an interview today with NBC News.
We have been able to accomplish here are small steps when large steps are needed. But the small steps are that week after next, Prime Minister Netanyahu and Chairman Arafat are going to send senior advisors to Washington to meet with us to talk about how we can get the process back on track. And the week after that, I have invited and I will host Foreign Minister David Levy and Abu Mazen, the Palestinian deputy, in talks in New York.
What would you like Arafat to do?
Well, Arafat has to do everything, 100% effort on limiting and working to take apart the infrastructure of Hamas. I will believe that it works when we see some results.
Israel has already publicly rejected your public call here for them to stop taking steps that destroy confidence.
I have learned in my new life not always to take the first answer. And Andrea, I really think that in terms of how often I will come here, I think, as I said, there are small steps and big steps need to be taken.